In this video, I'm going to share with you our blogging journey to building a six-figure blog, as well as our top 3 blogging tips and lessons that we learned along the way. I'm also going to share the one thing that completely transformed our blog. Now, this action item took us from struggling hobby bloggers to full-time bloggers and digital nomads who travel the world all year round. Now, before we get to it, first things first. My name is Anna, and together with my partner Tom, we're the founders behind the Blogging Fastlane, where we teach people just like you how to profit from their passions through blogging. Everything that we share is based on the strategies we've personally tried and tested on our blog, which generates over 6 figures and receives over 500,000 page views each month. So if you want to build a blog and profit from your passions, hit subscribe below so you don't miss out. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Together with my partner Tom, we started our travel blog Adventuring You back in 2015. Never in a million years did we think that it would ever turn into our full-time jobs. In 2019 alone, we made around $500,000 from our blog, which is pretty insane considering we only started it as a side hustle. Back then, Tom didn't even know what a blog was. This is a true story. I came home one day shouting, talking about how I read an article about one blogger who was making $5,000 a month from their blog. Now, to give you a bit of a backstory, both Tom and I met while we were backpacking Vietnam. We decided to keep traveling together, but at the end of the year, it was time for me to head back to the Philippines because I was flat broke. Now, because Tom fell head over heels in love with me and my dorky dance moves, he decided to follow me to the Philippines, where we spent the rest of the year trying to figure out how to make money online. After I came running home that day, we decided to jump straight in and start a blog. After reading 1,000,001 articles and watching videos which made it sound so easy, we were convinced that our travel blog would make money just like that. Spoiler alert, it didn't. Now this brings me to my very first blogging tip as full-time bloggers. So blogging tip number 1, understand that success from blogging doesn't happen overnight. A lot of people start blogs, they get excited by the prospect of making money from it, then give up after a few months when they don't see immediate results. If you want to build a successful blog, you have to be patient and you have to believe in the power of the compound effect. Now, the compound effect is this strategy of reaping huge rewards from small, seemingly insignificant actions. Now, a perfect analogy of this would be when you're trying to get fit. You can't just go to the gym and do a couple of sit-ups once or twice and expect to get a six-pack, although I wish you could. Similar to blogging, you can't just set up a blog, write a couple of articles, and expect to start making loads of money. You need to understand that the tasks that you work on now for your blog will start compounding later on, even if you don't see immediate results. Now, one of the things that we always remind our students of is that blogging is a marathon, not a sprint. Adventuring You is only a success because we consistently kept working on it, even when we weren't seeing immediate results. I can't even begin to imagine what our life would be like if we gave up after 6 months. We would both probably still be in our 9-to-5 jobs that we weren't 100% happy with. So if you just started and are feeling discouraged because of the lack of results, hang in there. Remember the compound effect and that the daily actions that you do now will reward you in the long run. Just like every business out there, you have to be willing to put in the work. And ultimately, our consistent hard work over time allowed us the time freedom to travel the world while working on our business. To date, we've lived across 4 continents and have had so many epic experiences like skydiving in the Swiss Alps, chilling in the beaches of Mexico, getting lost in the streets of Morocco, and wandering all around Europe, all thanks to our blog. Now, this is one of the reasons why we love blogging and why we honestly think it's one of the best ways to make money online. Blogging tip number 2. Blog with a strategy. After we started our blog, we thought as long as we wrote entertaining articles, we would succeed. It turns out there's more to blogging than just writing articles. Fun fact, in the first 2 years of blogging, I wrote a whopping 583 articles. Now, although I felt like I was growing my blog, in reality, I wasn't. All I did was waste my time writing articles that no one would ever read. Blogs that succeed are those that are built around solving a problem for people, which means every article that you put out has to meet someone's search intent. This will ensure that you are writing about things that people actually are searching for and that they want to read. Now remember at the beginning of this video, I told you about this one action item that we did which transformed our blog. Now, the biggest change we made was focusing our content on solving a problem for our readers. This meant that we weren't just blogging and writing articles for the sake of it. We did keyword research and we became super intentional about the content that we produced. So we took a look at all those articles that we wrote and we zeroed in on the articles that were actually making us money. After that, we stopped doing all the unnecessary things like posting on multiple social media platforms, taking selfies, and just focused on producing content that brought us in money. Now, this strategy of focusing our content on solving a problem is what allowed us to go from hobby bloggers earning a couple of $100s here and there to earning over $30,000 in 1 month just from our travel blog. If you're interested in learning more in-depth strategies that helped us grow, make sure you subscribe to this channel where we share actionable advice on how to profit from your passions through blogging. Now, this brings me to my last lesson in this crazy journey to building a six-figure blog. Blogging lesson number 3, mindset is everything. When I first started our blogging journey, I had so many doubts. What if no one reads my blog? Who will be interested in what I have to say? I'm not a techie person. There's already so many blogs out there. How am I supposed to compete? It was only when we started to work on our mindset did we start to believe that having a successful blogging business could actually happen. So instead of the steady stream of doubts, having the right mindset gave us the encouragement to keep on working. When dealing with unforeseen roadblocks, and trust me, there will be loads from tech problems, computer breakdowns, to pictures disappearing, rather than just throwing in the towel and getting really discouraged, we're able to change our disposition and reframe our mindset and power through. So having the right mindset is what allowed us to build a successful blog. Now here's a quick hack on how to improve your mindset straight away. Rather than saying, I have to work on my blog tonight, reframe your mind and get excited. Say, I get to work on my blog tonight. Rather than getting frustrated because there's something you don't know how to do, reframe it and say, cool, I now get to spend my time learning a new skill. I promise you, this quick hack will make a world of a difference when it comes to your own blogging journey. So, as a quick recap, the 3 main blogging tips and lessons that I learned as we built our six-figure blog was, number 1, understand that success from blogging does not happen overnight. If you want to see success, you have to be willing to put in the work, and always remember the compound effect. Number 2, blog with a strategy. Don't just write articles for the sake of writing it. Instead, create a content strategy focused on solving a problem for your readers. Number 3, mindset is everything. Having the right mindset throughout your entire blogging journey will make this entire process so much more enjoyable. So whenever you catch yourself questioning your skills or having doubts, reframe your mindset and try to approach things in a different way. As you can tell, the path of building your own successful blog is not straightforward. We've been broke, we've failed more times than we can remember, and have done so many things wrong. But every day we wake up super excited to work on our blogs. Now, the best part about it is it's given us both time and financial freedom. In fact, our travel blog now makes more money than our combined salaries as a teacher and an engineer in the UK. For us personally, our ultimate goal is to achieve true time freedom, which is why we created a blogging business that runs on autopilot. So we're free to spend the time doing the things that we love. Now, for us, that happens to be travel, but for others, that can look completely different. We've helped students in our Fastlane community quit their day job so they can spend more time with their kids, use their blogging income to purchase a house. For this channel, as well as our course, our purpose is to help 10,000 people just like you profit from your passion so you can achieve time freedom through blogging. So hopefully the story of our blogging journey, along with the blogging tips and lessons that we shared, have inspired you to start or grow your own blog. Now, wherever you are in your blogging journey, my final tip would be don't give up. Blogging is one of the best ways you can earn money online, as once you've built the foundations, you're able to consistently profit and make passive income. So if you learned something new today, please make sure you hit the subscribe button for more of our videos. If you want to learn how to grow your blog and make money from it, we have a free training where we share the exact strategies that helped us grow our blog. Join the training by typing www.bloggingfastlane.com/free training. Or you can also find the link in the description box below. Which one of my 3 blogging tips and lessons did you find most helpful? Is it understanding the power of the compound effect? Is it finding ways to focus your content around solving a problem? Or is it thinking how you can improve your mindset and reframe the way you think about things? So let me know in the comments below. Bye!